the horizon, and it's a straight and flat road all the way out to the fishing grounds. Good morning, everybody. We're on our way. It's been a while, and I'd cook up some excuses as to why I haven't done this in about a month and a half, 2 months, maybe 2.5 months. I think it was January. But it's been busy since then. We're back at it. Let's go. Bringing some goodies to the fellows. I'm sure they'll appreciate this. A little provisions for the house for my grandnephew. And the captain will certainly love brownies. Uh-oh. Phantom house. The TV's running and nobody's watching it. Oh, there's a doggy. Hello, Coda. Hello, puppy. Oh, where are you? Oh, kiss, kiss, kiss. All right, you got long claws. You're as bad as that other dog. Oh, all right, bring your thing. Good. Oh, you got your toy. Hot diggity. Put Lucy's life jacket on? Okay. Well, hello. Oh, they're so excited. Come on in, doggies. All right, stay here. You got to stay inside, Coda. I hope I can hang on to you. All right. Come on, Lucy. All right, let's stay in here. Oh, Lucy, hello. Oh my God, these dogs are just loving me. Yes. Oh, good dog. Now, get down. They were way too excited. It's been a while, I guess. Yeah, it's a good doggy. How are you? Oh, let's get your life jacket. You want to get your life jacket on? Yeah, let's go find your life jacket, Lucy. Her rear legs are a little funky. Come on, doggy. Get that life jacket on. Inside the house. Crazy dogs. Well, it's the top of the morning to you here in the thing, but there's something weird about the boat here. It's now a skeleton. You're getting a new canopy repaired. Oh, that's mine. Yeah, very good. All right, load them up. I gotta go get some more stuff. Come on, Jack, you did that. This was something different. Lucy's still fretting about the potential dog herds here along the path out to the ocean, and there really aren't any anymore. There's 30-degree water. It's gonna get a little toasty out here at noontime with the sun rays beaming down through this skeleton. You'll get a nice grid mark of sunburn on you.
Chris, you ought to join the fishing club with us. We're going to be official Yankeetown Fishing Club members.
Well, I'll hang out with you guys, and then it'll rub off on me by osmosis. Well, it's that time of the year when the restrictions on speed here on the Withlacoochee River out towards the ocean go to restriction mode, because the manatees have come out of the warm springs and they're going back into the unheated rivers, because it's warm enough now for them to spread their wings and move around. Good time to nap. Well, it's early April here in Florida, and this is probably, after November, actually April is probably one of the nicest months. It gets warm again. We're in the mid-70s. If we stayed in town, it'd get up to 82 today. The humidity is under control, and the water is 75. Well, we pulled up on NoFish Island here, and boy, it's been kind of rearranged. It's sort of semi-low tide, and there's not a lot of it sticking out of the water here, so we shall see. But we're going to fish in this direction out toward the channel. Let's see what we get. There's a big herd of seagulls over there on the flats of the NoFish Island, and the dogs are intermittently barking at them. Yeah, there's nothing to bark at. Nobody home. All right, Jack is trying something different. He went for small hooks because we think we're getting stripped of our bait by small fish. I, on the other hand, got some of these little artificial lures that are soaked in some kind of weird chemicals that smell like something the fish would like to eat. So I'm going to put that on there and see what happens. And there it is. I got this whole dangly mess that's supposed to attract attention and jingle jangle. But that rubbery little fishy there, that's the business end.
No, these guys are bait.
All right. Well, I was fussing around myself. Jack got the first fish. And he gets the first fish jackpot, which is, I don't know what.
What is that?
It's whatever we... It's the Ferrari. You get a Ferrari.
Oh, perfect.
So that's what's been biting and eating our shrimp, and they're just small enough they don't really ever catch a hook. We've crossed out of the Withlacoochee channel and across the open water here in the Gulf, and over by the Spoils Islands here. There's always, you know, something swimming around along the shore. So I'm going to present them with this. This is a weighted rubber fish, and I added a rubber additional buddy fish to it, as you can see, with a big hook. Captain's got one. Catfish.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Here I was going to have a trout on there, and it turns out to
that's just the way the... He's trying to go home. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've been through the ordeals of watching the care that has to be used to get a catfish off your line so you don't stab yourself with these poison barbs that they have and subject yourself to a day of misery.
Anybody have a pliers?
Yeah, I got one. I'll get it for you. So I violated the be prepared motto here. The captain wanted a good, decent set of pliers. And I mean, you know, pliers. And these are pretty good because they're nice and long. You can reach down the throat of the fish and grab the... But if you could see by the rusty red patina on these things are rusted shut. They need to be soaked in WD-40 to get them functioning again. So I can't be of any help. Well, as luck would have it, Captain's got another fish.
He's gone.
Oh, you let go of him?
He took my hook and everything.
Wow, he bit it off?
Came
Amazing.
disassembled.
Yeah. Well, fishing off the Spoils Islands didn't work out, so we're back to trolling the barge canal. So I got a lure way back behind the boat there. We motored up to the entrance to the Cross Florida Barge Canal, which was a complete boondoggle. They dug it about halfway across and then said, nah, it's a bad idea. So there's a big strip of water now going through central Florida, but not all the way. Just outside the canal, there's a spot, or so we think.
right here.
We're going to anchor here. Oh, we've got some dolphin buddies over here. There they go.
Yeah.
And the captain just had a big old bite. You probably ought to check your bait. Lucy's spotted the dolphins. He's not real happy about them. He's protecting us. So we took the 40-minute ride down a rough road, and now we're a couple miles offshore. We're still within sight of land. In fact, that cloud bank you see over there is all the convection clouds that come up over land. Out here it's blue, and there's not supposed to be any weather today. But we're trying to catch some blue water food. Not a bag of groceries, mind you, but fish. The grandson's on the bow of the boat. And there you go. A little dinky fish.
Show him on ice. Those have the whitest filet meat you can imagine. If I get 3 of them, I'll have dinner.
Okay.
And they don't get much bigger than this anyway.
Man, somehow or other I've got to get a hand on it without gouging myself. We're still... Okay, that's it. Ah. One fish coming into the ice zone. It's hot. Okay. You got bit by a no-see-em? That's impossible. There's another one coming up here. Where is he?
Where is he?
Wow. He disappeared.
Oh, it's a good one. Wow.
And the captain gets another sand perch.
It's a sand perch, Lucy. White fillet, tiny little fish, but I get a few.
You get 5 or 6 of them and you're off to the races.
One more will make a light lunch sandwich. Ah. Put that on ice.
You expect me to put that on ice?
Yes.
Stabbing myself?
No, it's not bad like a catfish.
All right. Stop flapping.
Oh wait, here's my ice right here.
Where is this ice?
No, it's not.
Boy, he slips right out.
Don't drop him overboard.
I won't. He keeps swimming away from me. I cannot get a grip on him. Come on, guy. In he goes. Oh, wait a minute. The captain's got another one. And this one seems to be a little weightier prospect. Oh, you can see it.
See it? Yeah, stinking catfish.
Yeah, a little baby catfish. Bring him in. Say goodnight to him. You don't want to touch this one, Lucy. It's a catfish. Yeah.
Grunt. Nice.
Yeah. Jack got a grunt.
The tiniest grunt.
Yeah, but now we're starting to reach a critical mass of tiny little young fish.
I don't know.
There's another one. It's got some perchy markings on it. I would imagine that the studio audience right now is laughing in their hats because we have these little micro 3 and 4 inch fish, and we're out here in the beautiful Gulf of Mexico. We're supposed to be hauling in these trophy things that they show on the TV shows, and instead we're happy with a little 5-inch thing. We got
Take him home and add him to the. Yeah, throw that in too.
we got a double feature going here. We got sand perch and the captain. Oh, another catfish. Your lucky day.
That's one big one. Oh, look at that. What is it?
It's a blowfish, isn't it? Sea robin. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Is that edible? They look like blowfish.
Damn.
We're finally back on the Withlacoochee River. That passage from 10 miles out was rough. Rough. Bouncy. Oh, what a relief. There's some big thunderstorms over the land. The drive home could get interesting. Yeah, if you can't hear the captain say, that is the most spectacular bottle brush tree, plant, bush, whatever. It's a big one. A very large alligator just scampered off of somebody's lawn and into the drink. You might be able to see the splash rings in the water here. And the captain knows he lives there, so he says, yeah, check it out. There may be a gator over there. Well, there he was. And we saw a second one, too. They're like squirrels. They're just around.
That guy was well over 100 pounds.
Say goodnight, Coda. Thanks for being with us. Lucy, say goodnight. Oh, that's the nudge my arm for the pet. Yeah, say goodnight, Lucy. Yeah, we're almost home.